Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we'll be checking out the MNR project, as you can see, of course. And here from the website you can check the information. You can download and register for free the app for Google Play or for iOS. Select the service you need it on, MNR within the area, get a ping and quote, sort and book MNR. You can choose book a right to refer friends and earn investors in cash, and also anyone can be a MNR, so you can choose the information about being a MNR. And of course here you can also check the information about them, they shop, they account, blog, FAQs, news, and contact them. And here, for example, we have the information about them, how all it started, you can read about that, and the MNR app PAT Ltd for 100% radical business model, reward-centric, perpetual earnings, decentralized blockchain tech, legacy planning, pension. And you can of course read about the team, of course, here as you can see, and about the app, of course. Let's move on to the coins. The MNR coin website, the MNR decentralized wealth distribution. MNR coin is a BAP20 token, Binance Smart Chain. It was conceived as a technical specification on the Binance Smart Chain. MNR token is the utility token to be used for all transactions on the MNR service booking application. And here you can download the white paper and read, of course, about the project. Of course, you also find here the home about us, why MNR tokens ecosystem application, and you can log in, of course. Little lower you can find the partnerships, of course, and the ecosystem, the information about the ecosystem. One marketplace, one international marketplace that can be used by anyone. Transparency and trust. The business is honest and straightforward. That's why you can see a rise in the customer base. Blockchain-based platform and payment flexibility. MNR provides different payment options, which helps anyone to get connected. And of course the platform, the problem and the solution. The problem is they see to underlying problem and aim to address their simultaneously. Firstly, unemployment. Post-COVID-19 unemployment is at its highest and set the research unprecedented figures in the coming year. Singapore itself has been 8,000 entities wind up their businesses. And the second problem they want to solve is for traditional service rendering businesses. Primitive modus operandi simply doesn't work in this current area. And the solution, as you can see here, to eliminate unemployment and empower the users to be self-employed, they issue an original token MNR that they will use to reward participation. Regardless of it being a supplementary of primary income, MNR will be made available to users to utilize under discretion. MNR's programming architecture is primarily to comply with global employment regulations and standards. It allows users to be self-employed. A fair reward model will be implemented to motivate and retain service provider participation, of course. And of course you can check also empowering everyone. And they empowering everyone to be entrepreneurs, and you can check the information, read about that MNR tokens used to pay for services in the MNR application. The distribution model will remain consistent throughout all applications built into the MNR ecosystem. MNR tokens are implemented to the Binance Smart Chain, which is an extension to Binance Chain within the MNR network. Scaling to user base will be a key factor in the evaluation of the token. The proprietary mono-level network (MLL) is a framework designed to initiate this adoption and reward continued participation. And the MLL network will be incorporated with all applications within the MNR ecosystem. So yeah, and let's move on to the tokens. Here you can find the percentage. Early participation and invitation 40%, bonuses 20%, company reserves for different GVs 10%, team advisors 15%, and development growth also. And you can start date check here, the 1st of December 2020, token symbol and end date, tokens offered, of course, and you can check here also on the right side on the chart. And a little lower we have the plans for the future, and the first plan is the idea generation. Of course, it starts from the idea, and the last plan is, as we can see, of course, for 2022, app improvement listing on additional exchanges. So yeah, and of course the team you can choose also check and read about that. And you can download the MNR coin white paper and the MNR app, of course, here. And you can contact them, of course, if you may wondering about more things. And if you have more questions, you can, of course, hear the telephone number, MNR HQ, and the email, of course. And you can send them your message. So yeah, let's move on to the LIA token, where you can find the MNR tokens. Of course, here you can find the chart about the price, which depends from the time, of course. A little lower you can watch the video about the tokens, and maybe let's check the YouTube channel. Here you can, for example, watch the video about the MNR coin, what is it is exactly, of course, and of course in the MNR app, of course, you can find that, and you can watch the video about the coin, and you have to also check the blog, of course, the blog.mnr.com, and here you can also check the information about the project. Why MNR? From the beginning they have been asked this question numerous times. Why MNR? They simply answer, why not MNR? When establishing a company through it is important to have a nice name, and you can read about why MNR, of course, for example, and you can of course check the what altcoin to buy, global alliances, pan-India expectations on MNR tokens, MNR app and token progress, and more the articles about the project. Of course, more articles, as you can see, they have a lot of. And of course, you have to also check the Telegram group for the newest and most important information for you. The MNR token, you have to check the Telegram group and of course watch the newest announcements. And also you have to check the LATOKEN airdrops, and here you can find also the newest announcements. Earn up to 10,000 of free token in airdrops, inviting friends and completing easy tasks, as you can see. And you have to know that on LATOKEN the project will conduct an airdrop. It is important for you to follow the upgrade here. Of course, here you can find the upgrade on LATOKEN airdrops on the Telegram group. And besides the fact that LATOKEN is a great platform for investing in startups, there is a very convenient feature here, and here you can find that, of course. The VC backed tokens tab. These are the tokens that the venture capitalists have invested in, and of course you can choose here that the exchange, the chart about the price, and more you can find here, and you can trade, of course, as you can see. And also the really important information for you that LATOKEN also recently launched its blockchain. Here you can find information about the launching. The leading global exchange for startup tokens, LATOKEN is prone to announce the launch of LACHAIN with the DeFi multi-chain hub, and here you can find the information on the finance, of course, as we can see. And of course you can get $15 credit if you invite a friend, and you both get $15, as you can see. Every time a friend signs up using your referral link, you both get a 15 credit. As you can see, this credit can be cashed back when you on your friend make a trade or transaction. We return up to 25% of fees paid back to your wallet, so you have to log in or create account. Yeah, and here you can also check the information about the LACHAIN. As we can see, investing in DeFi for interpersonal users, DeFi may seem incredibly complicated and difficult to grasp. It is getting worse with different wallets, different tokens for gas, and different bridges between blockchains in the equation. And here you can, of course, check the without LACHAIN and with LACHAIN the transfer funds to DeFi, and you have opportunity, of course, without LACHAIN and with LACHAIN. Key features of LACHAIN: 1. Stop store for DeFi. LACHAIN is a DeFi hub and cross-chain protocol for interactions between networks with its own blockchain, own validators, own smart contracts, and dedicated team of developers constantly working on creating bridge connectors to hottest DeFi products across blockchains and complete DeFi toolset. LACHAIN offers an all-inclusive, ready-to-use product with its own wallet, DeFi marketplace, and bridges to other networks. And here you can find information also about the app. You can launch app and of course contact them. So yeah, let's move on to the website. I think this is all about that project. Thank you so much for watching that video. Of course, let me know what do you think in comments. Remember that I'm not a financial advisor. Leave a like, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.